everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets, and good morning to you. Today I'm going to take a look at the new Wilefox Swift 2 Plus. Catch you soon. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the phone in a bit more detail. This is running Cyanogen OS 13 with a custom option and new lock screen modification. It's based on Android 6. So this is the 2 Plus. It has a 5-inch 720p screen, 32 gig storage, 3 gig of RAM. The camera on the back here is 16 megapixel. It also has the fingerprint sensor with NFC built in, which is quite unusual because the last phone from Wilefox Swift did not have the NFC, and you'll see in a minute that Android Pay is built in. On the bottom you'll see that there is the USB Type-C connector. It's a single firing speaker on the bottom. The 16 megapixel camera has PDAF assisted for focusing, and I'll go through the camera in a bit more detail. There's also some extra enhancements for the audio FX side of things. Caller ID and Truecaller is built in, and you've got the usual Cyanogen details as well. So let's take a further look at this phone. So I said at the bottom you've got the Type-C. On the edge here you've got the power and volume controls. On the other side you've got the new SIM and sort of hybrid SIM. So unlike the previous version, the old Wilefox Swifts, where the back cover came off, which had 3 slots, 2 slots for your SIM cards and a 3rd slot for the micro SD. This is a hybrid SIM, so you have to decide, do you want your SIM card or do you want your micro SD card as the second option. The first option is a straightforward SIM tray slot there for you. You've got the 8 megapixel front camera, and oh look, headphone jack, very unusual, but it's actually quite a nice feeling phone. It feels far more solid. I actually do prefer the build quality. It's certainly a leap up from what we had previously. So let's turn the phone on and look in more detail what you get. So if we look at the apps, Android Pay is built in as standard. You also have the audio FX here built in, and it has various different settings that you can have as well that does help improve the sound. Now in terms of looking further at the apps, so you've got your various, you can see here you've got a file manager, you've got FM radio. I've only added 1 or 2 apps here. Photo Sync for start, you can do screencasting all built in. You've got the theme store, so you can do different themes. If you look at the settings, a second, you've got your usual settings here, nothing unusual. If you look at the about phone, it's 6.01, and let's have a look. Security patch is the 1st of November. Generally you'll find that's ahead of most phones that you get. You have system profiles, you can customize the status bar, the icons, bring that a bit nearer so you can see, and you can hide the battery percentage as well. You can do auto brightness and various, and you can adjust the status bar by sliding on there to adjust the actual brightness. You can show the notification count on pending notifications, and the right edge of the status bar pulls down for the quick settings. You can do other little tricks as well. You can customize the buttons. You can have left-handed mode and a few other bits and pieces there as well. But again, this is all sort of Cyanogen based little tweaks that you can have. You can do your themes as well, and you've got control for your SIM cards. So all in all, quite good. The camera is something that people would like to know about. This is a very basic camera app. Let's just put that there, take a photo there, and it's quite quick as you can see. And if we just try, where are we? No, let me just come out of that a second. Let me go into the gallery a second. Where are we? Gallery, there we go. So I've taken some photos on this already, and you can see here, let's have a look at that photo. You know, it's not too bad, it's not the best, you can see it's not crystal sharp, probably a bit too close for the lens. If I have a look at some of the other photos I've taken, again, you know, 16 megapixel camera, it's okay, it's not the best I've seen on a phone. This is sort of average quality of the photos. Let's just go back to the camera a second. So you can jump in, you've got various different modes, you can switch between the front and back. In the settings you can adjust the quality here, you can go from a different size, square, 4:3, 16:9. You can have zero shutter lag, fast image shutter and burst mode, touch focus, you've got control of the ISO, and it goes all the way to 1600, and you can adjust how the exposure is done. On the video, there's a few settings on the video, it goes up to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and there's your codec. Again, not too many options. If you look at the settings here, there are some, you know, some extra modes, and you can flip up to change between the different modes that you have, but this is all standard signage and stuff. At the end of the day, the camera quality is just average. If we have a listen to some of, let's just go to YouTube, and we play some music here to get an idea of the speaker. Let's have that playing. Let's play another one here.
With the Amazon app, you can track your order to see exactly where
so you can hear the voice is a bit
Download the Amazon app today.
tinny at full volume. So let's skip that. It's loud. So, you know, in terms of audio, it's loud, but again, it's a bit tinny, it's a bit sharp. Nothing to write home about, but it's not too bad at all, and it does help having a much solid enclosure. If you look at the rest of the phone, the viewing angles aren't too bad. The screen is 720p, but at a 5-inch screen it's quite nice. And all in all, this isn't too bad a phone. I picked mine up from a company called Clove Technology. I've used them for about 10 years buying phones on and off, but I'll leave a link below. But obviously you can buy it in a whole range of different places. And this is the Wilefox Swift Plus 2. And if you enjoyed this review, please leave it a thumbs up. If you want to help support the website and the channel, do look at gavinsgadgets.com, where there'll be the full written review, and use the Amazon link below. If you want to buy anything from Amazon, that'd be great, or just make a donation if you fancy doing that as well. So cheers for now, and catch you with my next review coming very soon.